just going to say, good morning.
Good morning, everybody.
Hello.
It's 8:30. We're on time.
We are on time.
Yeah,
Woo!
right.
And hey, where are we, Tom?
We're at one of our Master Gardener interns'
Whoop, whoop.
home gardens.
My intern.
Yeah.
My first successful intern that's actually made it through the program. I don't know. Apparently, So
there'll be a lot of loud
Yeah.
spoken here.
I'm a little intimidating, yeah, but not for you.
Oh, you're little and intimidating.
Oh, yeah, very, very small.
We got little intimidated, big intimidated, and I'm just going to try to hang with them today.
Yeah. So
Camera duties.
Michael Bostwick, we're right across from St. Mary's Park, and this is his exquisite property. He and Connie Williams share this property, and absolutely gorgeous native plants, exotic, not to this region plants that Michael has diligently formed microclimates, soil amendments, creating biomes for individual species. So talk about it.
Well, I'm not from here. Even though I've lived here 25 years. And I've made it a personal passion, I think, to grow things that shouldn't grow here.
Yeah.
And that's really all in adapting the soil, of course, but also looking for many environments in your yard. And there are many, many environments in your yard, depending on where you look. So in the back, where we'll go eventually, there's a mini bog, there are rock gardens, there are north-facing rock gardens and south-facing and southwest-facing, all of which are very different.
Yep.
And the latest one is an east-facing one that was a pandemic garden. I also have a few things out there I just like. Some things are evocative of, like my grandmother grew spiderful, peony, so we have to have that. I've written some stories about some of these plants. I have a faithless friend who's going to be featured in a story about monkshood.
Oh, nice.
The deadly
Aconite,
poison.
deadly aconite.
Poison, that's right. So I every winter when it's January, February, and I'm really frankly depressed, I order from about 8 places around the country.
Yep.
And then every May, June, when I'm feeling pretty good, 200 plants arrive, and I'm going, what the hell was I thinking?
Right,
and
yeah.
then I spend a week or 2 or 3 trying to find a place where they might grow. I did meet Tony Avant, the Plant Delights guy.
Yeah,
And he said to me, I estimate I've trialed 80,000 plants and 30,000 have survived. That's pretty good average, isn't it? I'm about that.
Yeah, less than half. When you want to grow exotics and when you want to do all that extra work to amend the soil, which is why we promote natives, right? Because you don't have to do all that extra work. But sometimes...
Hello, Kelly. My natives are native somewhere.
Yes, they
I have
are.
a nice collection.
All plants are
I
native
have a nice
somewhere.
collection of Lulicias from the Snake River in Utah.
Oh, nice. Where is that? That's got to be south-facing.
It's the Utah-Washington border. No, they're east-facing. They're
really?
They're so-called chasmophytes. You know what chasmophytes are? Rock lovers.
Yes.
Hope people are taking notes.
We'll send you the glossary. There are things that grow in rock, and so when you amend the soil, you literally put no peat in this.
Okay.
It's all sand and gravel,
and
maybe a little bit of loam, but maybe not, because actually you want them to put down roots very deeply.
Yeah.
Right.
And so chasmophytes, these guys, if you put them in the stuff we have here, they'll just rot.
They're a true alpine.
Yeah.
A true alpine.
Yeah, we'll get there eventually if we ever move.
Yeah,
Can
we'll
we
move.
now? Are
Yes.
we ready to move?
So this is the prairie, right?
Yeah,
this is the old
Urban prairie.
Talk briefly about the old front yard. Now, I remember this front yard when our kids used to play together. Boy, was that like 27 years ago, 25, 27 years ago?
It was.
Yes.
It was just grass. And so the first thing that we did, or I did really, is my thing.
It's me. I got it.
Put in a wall, a stone wall, to raise a terrace, which is all of these tall natives. And that tree is a volunteer, actually. From that tree, it's a dogwood.
The pagoda dogwood.
Pagoda dogwoods? Okay.
And
Cornus alternifolia.
and then there is a swamp oak out there, a bur oak.
Nice.
Bur oak that is smaller than it should be, and leaning more because of that large silver maple,
Yes,
which
exactly.
is a trash tree, except that everybody lives in it, so we have to keep it.
Right.
And this is on the top of a hill with a northwest wind. So everything leans to the southeast, including the trees.
Yes, yes.
And but anyway, the idea here is I just keep studying new things. Kelly's promised me some more this morning, and see what happens.
Yeah.
And some of them take off, some of them don't. And there are a few things mixed in that just decide they want to be here, like phlox cultivars, which are loosely native, and There's some lilies, Hemercalis, I just love them. And
You've got one right here by the front door.
Indeed.
University of Minnesota colors, by the way. Way to go.
That is, but the one in the back that just opened is from Wisconsin, and it's called Northern Delight.
Ooh, I want to see that.
It's fragrant and about 5 inches across.
Wow.
That is a pretty one.
That is a pretty one, yeah.
So anyway, the garden wraps around the house. This is a very narrow lot, which creates even more opportunities for microclimates, right?
Right. So is this basically a standard urban lot, like 50 by 110 or 150, something like that?
69 by 160.
69 by 160.
This is a Hill lot, where all the lots are irregular.
Right.
And every lot requires variances, otherwise you couldn't live on them.
Well, in modern day society.
Right.
And my urban lot is 50 by 150, so about 20 feet narrower and about the same depth.
So this is all geared towards.
Oh, look at this! And we've got FedEx delivering a plant. Delivering a plant, perhaps.
Guys.
Thanks, FedEx guy.
Delivery.
How about cholesterol medicine?
It's another native from another country.
All plants are native somewhere.
Okay,
Why don't we parade back?
Let's parade back there.
parade back.
You lead the way, Michael.
See, when we renovated
close
the
this.
house, I got to design at least the hardscape of my dreams.
So this is the hardscape of Michael's dreams when they redid their house, golly, a decade and a half ago, I think, maybe? 2 decades?
Cup plants.
He created this nice linear walkway between these two beds. One is a foundation bed and one is the raised area on his terrace from where he created the grade.
And in the foundation bed, all the foundation plants were gotten rid of, which was heresy.
Yes, heresy. Hey, what are these, Michael? Is this an Equinox of some kind?
It is Equinox
Retro, okay, nice.
The rain ruined it, but it really is silver steel blue.
Yeah.
And then we have Jacob Pine that's shorter than usual because it's in the shade.
Yep.
And there's also...
Are those all baneberries back there?
Those
Oh,
no,
Boneset?
Boneset.
Yeah, Boneset.
There is baneberry in here, but there's better ones back. So anyway, during the pandemic, the fence we put in that was 10 years old fell down. So we got a new fence. So now we have, and this is, what is this plant? This is one plant.
This is, holy cow. I know this plant and I'm totally blanking on it. It's a polygonatum of some sort, isn't it?
I think.
When you look at the leaf shape and it's it's an amaranth. Excuse me.
It's not even that. I don't remember what it is, but I'm going to take out my handy app.
Tom's got the handy app out. Go with the handy app. Hey, do you folks know about, what is the name of this app? iSeek? No, Seek is the naturalist one.
No, picture this.
Picture this is apparently a great app. I don't use it because I like a challenge. And
I like a challenge.
Was that a judgmental statement?
Well, worse than that, you've already misidentified several things. And this was,
all right.
Yes. But this thing also misidentifies things.
It does a lot. I was planting some natives with Tom the other day and he kept getting it wrong.
Yeah.
Japanese knotweed. That's a polygonatum or a... Yeah.
And this
so I got the family right.
You were right. This is all
misidentified.
That could be your name, Miss.
Identified.
Misidentified.
But this is all one plant.
Yeah, this is great. This is wonderful.
And it just decided to be that large, so it
nice.
That large. Okay, now we're going into
the microclimates.
My newest compost bin.
That's a nice looking compost bin. This is good. I love the gate. You'll want to make sure you have your tetanus shot before you go ahead and work this.
And this is
a Christmas tree that you keep. So we are talking plant biodiversity here, folks.
Oh my gosh.
This is a great habitat for all kinds of things. And then it'll get broken down. And as you know, the evergreen forests have the highest mycorrhizal fungal counts of soils because they are so very, very perennial, whereas our annual soils have higher bacterial counts. So
this isn't quite a forest.
But that's meant to be a climate.
Your new rain barrel, nice. This is great with the screen on the top.
Yeah.
This is great. I'm going to have to get this as a source because I've just hung a barn door and I need to change my Ooh, Thalictrum aquilegifolium.
I think so, or either that or Rochebrugnum. But this is my little 3 feet down plastic
Oh,
line.
look at this.
Oh, here we go.
This is just
Cardalis officinalis,
Beautiful.
cardinal flower. That is stunning.
This is
So difficult to grow.
We got some forget-me-nots.
That's a
in there.
Vernonia
And
too,
there
yeah.
is actually Lobelia vidriensis, which is a
Oh,
lovely
wow,
purple.
that's a nice one.
And these
Yeah.
are not supposed to grow here. One of those guys.
That is, I don't know. It was native somewhere.
Well, it is. It's Marylandia sibirica. No, is that right? That's not right. No, It's Marylandica is the next name. What is it? I know
It looks
exactly what
familiar.
is.
I don't know what it is,
getting
though.
Old.
Well, you've got a label down there somewhere, don't you, Michael?
Well, for something, but this is a beautiful thing. You know what this is? Now that is not native to here, but it is.
That's a companion of some kind, isn't
No,
it?
it is
Maybe?
not.
No?
No, it is
What is
not.
this? Picture this.
That is.
Well, I got
that
the
is
other
That's a lovely flower.
gentian, Asclepiada.
They got the
Oh.
pink
Yeah.
woodland pinkwood. I don't know.
No, that is
Pink. That's native Indian pink.
Indian pink. Okay,
Yes.
got it.
And
Nice.
then here's another thing that will make people who know about really rare plants very jealous. That is what's it called? It's called.
Looks almost like a mini Regersia.
It's Glaucidium palmatum, Japanese.
Palmatum,
yeah.
palmatum. So the species name, the specific epithet is usually the second name. You're getting a great photo of my waistline.
Yep.
Thank you. That specific epithet is the second name that comes after the genus or the genera of a group of plants. So this is palmatum. And usually that second name that's italicized in the botanical name kind of refers to the shape or the tone or the person who found or discovered the first plant. Hold this back, Tom, or Michael, if you can. And so if you look at this leaf, which one is this? Something palmatum? I don't remember the...
Glaucidium.
Glaucidium
It's a-
palmatum. It's very palmate. The leaf shape is palmate. So palmatum refers to when there's a UM, an AL, or an IC at the end of that second word, it means referring to. So palmatum refers to palm or palmate. There's your quick little horticultural lesson for the day.
And what you also, that plant is a Japanese native growing on hillsides and moist places. And this microclimate is because of this Korean wax bells, which is another lovely
Korean
wax
wax bells, okay.
imported, creates the shade for it
Nice.
from the southwest.
Sure, yeah.
So this little corner here, there's also
Oh, here's some more meadow rue, Thalictrum
that
aquilegifolium,
one might
maybe?
get pulled out.
So this this tall one creating the shade for the Japanese plant reminds me a lot of huckleberry that grows in Montana. Not the flowering,
You know
but
this one?
that's great blue lobelia, isn't it?
Yeah, syphilitica.
Yeah.
It was
Yep.
thought to be a cure for social diseases.
Oh, sure, right.
And then this is my favorite of the phloxes. This is Richard Poor,
Oh,
which grows. It blooms later, smaller, pinker, more fragrant.
nice.
Perfect pollinator. You can
Nice.
get a stand of it over there.
Oh, nice. Oh, with a gorgeous something or other on there.
Yeah.
What is this guy right here? Look at him.
That is
Oh.
interesting. That is one of those.
He had a
things
nice
that's
big white patch
attractive.
on his wing.
Now that is the latest blooming lily. That's a northern called northern light. It's an Orient pet lily. It's fragrant, Kelly.
I know I can smell it from right
And,
here. It's
well,
gorgeous.
but you also these guys up here. We
Yeah.
call this
Oh yes,
monster
yeah.
lily tree.
Wow, those are huge.
Yeah,
Nice
9 feet.
Asiatic.
But this
Beautiful.
one here was apparently bred in Wisconsin.
Nice.
So you can
okay.
have
What is this guy?
this is Petrinia scabiosifolia,
Nice.
which is alleged to be cause trouble with daylilies. This is also a fun thing. Do you know this one?
I can't see enough of it. I can't see enough of it. Where? Oh, he's underneath.
It's huge. You've seen it's 8 feet.
A lot of these
I don't
plants
know
are
what it
huge.
is. I don't know what it is. I
Yes,
can't tell.
This is a mallow.
Yeah. Okay. Yep.
But
Yep.
it's-
Sure.
But look at the leaves. It's Althea cannabina because it looks like marijuana.
It kind of does, doesn't it?
Yeah, but the flowers are these lovely soft pink that come quite late.
Your coreopsis in the front on the north side of your entry walk looks
Has that look
suspect
as
like
well.
like cannabis
there
as
are a
well.
lot of those around here, and there is actually no cannabis in this yard. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Okay.
I also have a lot of different milkweeds. This is This is
That's Syriaca.
No, it isn't.
It isn't?
No, it is not. It is Sullivans.
Oh,
And you'll
really?
notice
Nice.
the pink veins.
Yeah.
Aphids are phenomenally awful this year.
They
Oh
are
yeah, they
awful.
are.
I
On
have-
my milkweed.
I have- that is lotus.
It is lotus.
That is lotus.
And I keep it alive in the pond by having a cattle heater going all winter.
Oh, nice. How sustainable of you.
And yeah, I
So
know.
this leaf shape, a peltate leaf shape, is one of the rarest leaf forms in the botanical world, actually.
And here you have it.
And here we have it. It's nice. Nasturtium, a well-known
Nasturtium,
plant,
which
is a
we
peltate
did, yep.
leaf as well, and edible. So I have 4 species of milkweed in my front lawn, and they are all... Yes, I have a ton of it, and it is completely infested with aphids, as you mentioned.
Yes, this year.
My poke milkweed is not infested.
There's a poke over there
Nice.
in the shade.
Yep.
And then one thing that's kind of fun to look at behind this beautiful Rebecca is my attempt at growing these guys.
Oh, there we go. Is that Venus flytrap?
No, it is not. It is.
Oh no, it's the
the other
funnel one. Yeah.
That one.
God. I forget
there
what
were
that's called.
2, and I could tell you if I could remember and get that planted, I'd probably fall in. And it is too early in the morning, as we say. Other side, other side. It is a Sarracenia.
Yeah.
And this one came back. I learned, to my misfortune, after I had a whole pot of it was beautiful last year, that it likes water with less than 100 particular, 100
Parts per million.
Parts per million.
ppm.
and the water here has 250
Of
ppm.
Particulates.
of what?
Just particles. Just
minerals.
minerals.
High mineral content, and it's
yes.
probably more alkaline than anything else.
But rain has like 10.
Yes, rain is
But
beautiful.
unfortunately, this pond doesn't fill up with just rainwater.
Yeah.
Right.
So
right.
we're working on it.
Good.
The purest among you knows Eagle Buddleia.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's beneath a gorgeous fuchsia.
It is Monarda.
Monarda.
And we haven't even gotten to what I really want to show you.
Okay, let's go to the back now.
I like the water features though.
Yeah,
That's pretty
totally
awesome.
A butterfly
On the
bush
way.
is just so awful. Oh, look at that! Nice hellebore.
Well, it's actually pissing me off right now because it is interfering with my
Your,
cymbidium,
toad lily.
my lady slippers.
Oh, those are lady slippers.
This
Okay.
is a toad lily that in October will be spectacular.
Yes,
with
nice.
white flowers.
Nice.
They're not supposed to grow here either. I have at least 5, all different varieties.
Are they all in the same place, kind of there?
No,
Is this
there-
toad lily alley?
No, there are 2 of them here. There's another one that's new over here, draping down.
Oh, got it. I see him. Yeah.
And that one is beneath a Korean primrose.
So,
which is-
Michael, how did you amend this bed? This one particular is a raised bed against your foundation,
Yes.
very atypical of a foundation planting.
Yes.
So, how did you amend this?
This is a constant pain because it was backfilled with clay. And so I'm always having to add things to it for individual plants. And it looks a mess partly because I can't, everything looks a mess, but I just keep trying different things in it. So I haven't
Yeah.
amended it much. The amendment we're about to get there.
Okay,
But
let's.
you will also notice here of this
Yes,
campus.
yes.
And there also in there are lots of primroses.
Oh, nice. Yes, I see them. How do the primroses do here? And these are the plants yet to be planted. Now, will they be planted before fall, or will you just curse them and compost them,
these
and
are
or
the
try and overwinter?
children that I give away.
Oh,
And some
nice.
of them
Okay.
really go in front. I give away every year hundreds of
Oh,
plants.
good. Yes, so do I. Are you an at-home project person for giveaway garden?
How do you mean?
No, I don't think he's registered, no.
So Master Gardeners can sign up as an at-home garden project for propagating plants, giving plants,
And
and
pollinators.
or giving away food.
Yep, food,
So you could sign up as an at-home project, and then you document the plants you've given away, how many, and yeah.
And
the
report your
benefits
hours.
are-
I certainly
Yeah, and
could
record
do
your
that.
hours.
Yeah.
Oh, what is this little guy?
That little guy is I think a Joe Pye.
That's what I thought too.
I think it's a
Oh
little,
yeah, it's a Joe Pye. Look
It's,
at the
but it's
world.
growing in the shade.
It sure
And
is.
this garden, the other challenge here is that this garden keeps changing because the shade keeps changing.
Oh look, you have celadon, plume poppy.
I would love to give it to you. I have lots of
Oh,
it. It's a
wow,
forest
nice.
of
This is
it.
one of my favorite plants. I just love the leaf shape and the
That
habit.
makes me very happy.
Brunera, Jack
The
Frost,
one that
right?
came through, plus, what else was I going to point out in here? There is a plethora. And
Yes,
that is a
plethora.
senna.
Clethra is such an evil shrub to grow. He thrives, he doesn't thrive. He thrives,
Well,
he doesn't
you know,
thrive.
He grows beautifully on Cape Cod in sandy acid soil.
Yes, yeah.
Which is exactly the opposite we have.
Yes,
Now,
exactly the
I'm very, very
opposite.
proud of the circle garden. Why?
Okay, Michael is very proud of this circle garden right here.
Circle.
Why? Oh, I can say why, because it is all exotic alpine plants, except for this guy.
Well, it's not exactly all.
Actually, yeah, this is not
This
what I
is
thought it
not
was.
an exotic. There are a number of plants in the coral bell families.
Oh,
This is
yes.
miter.
Is this Tiarella?
No, it's mitra. It's a bishop's miter.
Oh, okay, got
This
it. Yeah,
is
yeah.
a toad lily.
Toad lily, yep,
Growing
yep.
from a crack. And then we also have in here a primrose
Yep.
with orange flowers.
And some of the euchra here.
And this is...
Ooh, that is really lovely. That looks like a jack in the pulpit.
It is Jack in the Pulpit.
Nice.
This is a campanula.
So this is completely amended with rock, gravel, sand, and a bit of loam.
Yeah.
Nice.
And very little loam. On this side, it's shady. On that side, it's sunny. Growing in there is a Mexican 4 o'clock mirabile.
Oh, nice,
It's not
nice.
supposed to grow here, but it's a huge vine. I don't know if I hate it or love it. Now that is Circulara.
Oh, got it.
That
Okay.
is,
That's a cyclamen.
yes.
Holy
blooming.
cow! A perennial cyclamen? Oh my
Betty Ann in the
gosh!
city specializes. She has many of them.
Wow.
But, there are also, what else? That's a lovely, what's it called? It's a Himalayan plant.
This little guy?
The pink,
Oh, gosh, that is such
ger-
a beautiful. It looks like a wild strawberry of sorts,
that
or
is
a
that
anemone of
That
sorts.
is actually a geranium.
Okay.
But behind it
Wow.
is this guy, which is...
Is that a geranium too?
no,
Looks like it.
No, it is... Get out your thing, Tom. I can't think in the morning. I can't think very well in the evening.
Well,
either.
sometimes we get old and we start mixing up our
This
things
is
and yeah.
Potentia nethalensis.
Nice.
Run McBee. But anyway, there are things that are always evolving. There's an ironweed that refuses to die. There's a new Monarda here, an old one there, red.
That is a lovely phlox. He's got
Yes.
kind of a blended blossom. What is that?
I forget the name of it, but I bought it because it had a blended blossom.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
this
you
way.
don't see that.
And on the way, do you know what that plant is, Kelly? This big
The
shrubby-
hosta?
No,
Oh, this one right here.
Yeah, the hosta. I'm hostile.
Yeah.
to hosta, Except
Yeah.
when I like them.
Yeah, me too. It's like
Yeah.
I don't want them unless that's a cool one. No, but it looks familiar to me.
is
I
called-
think it's the same family as the one over there.
It's Saruma.
Saruma. Neat.
Asarum ginger backwards.
Oh, yes,
And
yes,
it
yes,
has,
yes.
I think over where Tom is, you might find a yellow flower.
Okay.
Huh, cool. Cool.
And then something else here. This is a very cool plant that I got at the Quarry Hill.
Is that a figwort?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Is it early or late figwort?
It's whenever it wants to be figwort.
Okay, got it. Okay.
It seeds everywhere. It's
Okay.
huge. And it's kind
Yeah,
of ugly, but
I grew a bunch of these this year too. Several flats of them.
it's
Early
Yes.
and late.
Oh, the hummingbirds too.
This
Oh my
is a fun
gosh.
plant.
This is again one of those.
Japanese hydrangea.
Yep.
And-
Is this? Oh man, I took a picture of this at St. Louis Botanic Garden over Memorial Day weekend, and I need to know where you got this because this is one of my favorite hydrangeas.
Well, you just hang out with me and I'll probably be able to give you one.
Awesome,
because I
hang out.
spoke to
Hang
him.
out with my intern. I like
It has pale purple flowers.
Yes, it's
lovely.
beautiful. I don't like the typical macrophyllum paniculata hydrangeas that are so
This
prolific.
is not a hydrangea.
This is the Japanese hydrangea.
No, it's not even that. It is another plant.
I don't know where
entirely.
my phone is. Oh, we're recording with it.
Yeah.
I've got a picture of it.
See.
I've got a picture of it, and I'll show you, and you can confirm it. Hey, let's get to this last part because
Well-
we are one of our longer tours, one of our longer
Okay,
Tom and
well-
Kelly shows. As we
Oh,
knew.
by the way,
Big leaf hydrangea.
Eupatorium, this is native baby's breath.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
And we're going to go around. Now this is one of the rock gardens.
This is another rock garden. This is
There's
great.
two more. The biggest one's back there. But over here, you'll look over in that region, and there are cactuses growing.
Ah, yeah.
Nice.
And it's because it's southwest,
Yes.
only sand.
Yes.
It's very hot in that one spot.
Nice.
But then I also created these gardens this year.
Oh, look at these. Oh, these are awesome.
The idea was to get
Some
height.
microclimate. Yep.
Yeah,
Right.
and you have here an agastache species,
Yes.
a thyme,
A time.
and then several penstemons.
Yes.
And that's new to me, but
Isn't this like a Japanese spurge too?
it is not. I don't remember exactly what it is, but it cascades. There is a buckwheat there, which is another thing that should not grow here, but does phenomenally well. So you'll notice it's up on a hill, Aragonum.
Nice.
And then
nice.
mixed in here too are Pixie Meadow Bright, stupid name, beautiful plant. And then just amazing. These are amazing Liatris.
Yeah.
Is this Ligula stylus or Pycnostachya or stricta?
Several different ones. I don't know which one that is specifically, but there's the stand of the Reticulata
Yes.
milkweed.
Yep.
But
And
let's
yours
go.
is aphid-ridden, just like mine.
It
I love the
is.
world milkweed. It is so delicate.
Although it's invasive as hell.
Yeah, it sure is. I got it in my Boulevard bioswale.
You know, you just happen to look here. Oh, this is a fun plant. This little guy here is a Sedum spatulatum. And I got it on Orcas Island in the San Juans while visiting a friend. And it'll never grow here, will it? That's 09. And it's growing. It's doing
Awesome.
beautifully.
Awesome.
It was
Very nice.
much prettier before we got the deluge.
Yeah, yeah.
And this is my pandemic rock garden.
The pandemic rock garden.
Some
oh my
zinnias.
gosh, yes, you really dove in. This is gorgeous.
Yeah, this is a very cool thing.
This is gorgeous.
Highly, highly amended.
Yeah.
And it's fun because there are, again, many microenvironments. This is just this year, but this is north facing, south north, and you built these crevices, and the crevice allows you to amend down 6 to 8 inches.
Nice.
And these are all unusual plants. It's a company called Wrights in Canada, and they have all kinds of really unusual stuff. But then, you know,
Is this a geranium or is this a Euchera tiarella kind of a blend?
One.
Wow.
It
is that an aconite?
No,
It's got an aconite-like leaf.
You fill my head with other things that it is not.
Sorry.
It is. I'll think of what it is. I'll tell you what it is. This is how it is a lavender native, and that is doing very well.
You have to see my lavender that we just cut back from about 5 to 6 feet in diameter to 3 feet in diameter.
Lavender envy.
Yeah.
But look at that lavender.
That's a nice one too.
But this
Are
plant,
they both English?
No. Well, one is phenomenal, which is that new.
Oh,
thing that
phenomenal!
wasn't
Yeah.
phenomenal
Doesn't
for-
do well on all sites though.
No, it wasn't phenomenal.
So is this
for the
picture
first.
this again? Picture this app again, everybody.
Yes, it really is a good app. This is an anemone.
Oh, it is an anemone, okay.
Anemone multifida.
Oh, nice.
And then
nice.
behind it, you know what this is?
No, I don't.
It's
It
a
looks
pen-
familiar.
It's a penstemon.
Oh, cool.
It's
Neat.
the cutleaf
Neat
penstemon.
cutleaf. Okay.
And then there are other things in here. These are different primroses. They're looking a little unhealthy because of all the rain.
They almost look like pussy toes in a way, but the leaf color's completely different.
They are Himalayan, not Himalayan. They Pyrenees primroses. They have they're succulents basically.
Oh, nice.
And
Cool.
then back there would have been a cloud of clematis if the rabbits hadn't snipped the vines off.
Those rabbits.
Also, do you notice that mound
I
there?
do. He's so cute.
That is from the Wallowa Mountains of Washington, Antonaria. There's another little one down there, but that one is just
the little mound right over there. I don't know if we're pointing to it or not. And then
then
there's another little mound down
You're
there.
Also, worth noting, are two different kinds of gentians. That
Yes.
is a cashmere gentian.
Yes, and then this guy right here.
Well, there are 3 now. That one bloomed in your honor today.
Oh,
That's
yay.
Gentianella.
Look at how teeny he is. He's just a ground hugger.
And this is, yes, and the color is perfect.
Mm-hmm.
And this is Septimphida, which is the easiest one to grow.
Nice.
But has the gentian
So
flower
beautiful,
and all
beautiful.
this intricacy. I am trying to grow. There's a clump there, clump there, clump there. They're hard for me. There's also a miniature geranium there. It's quite lovely.
I see it. He's a cutie.
And Daphne. Can you grow, those,
Daphne?
I have 3 Daphne bushes.
Oh, yes, you do.
And let's
Oh,
see
my
if one of
gosh.
them was blooming, and you have to sniff if it were. The rain I'm saving because I will got.
Yes, you have to save the rain
This is
because
a
of
Daphne.
the ppm.
This
Beautiful.
Is a Daphne.
Yep.
This is a Daphne.
Yep.
And this Daphne is still flowering.
Nice.
So this is all just completely speculative, and this is where I go wild with amended environments.
Yeah.
Look down there.
And is this your quantum of solace?
my quantum of solace? This is my gnashing of teeth.
I see. I
But
see.
just because we are talking about how you can have these environments in close proximity, please point your camera that way.
Please point your
to
camera that way.
A stand of volunteer joe pie.
I wondered if that was a volunteer
It-
because
it
I didn't
is.
think you would normally plant this here.
It blocks a path, and it just decided to be so happy. So now I'm adding more behind it. There's a new
Nice.
Rebecca. These are all
Nice.
new this year. And I put a bignonia vine on the fence. We'll see if it'll grow.
Awesome.
But anyway, so and then tomatoes. Gotta have tomatoes.
Gotta have tomatoes, the Minnesota
vegetables.
favorite.
Yeah, there's tomatoes. There are also pots of basil over there. So you just move around the garden. Oh, and there's that new rose that tastes like pears.
A new rose that tastes like pears. The hip.
No, the flower. You eat
Oh,
the
really?
flowers. This is called paratina. And it's really quite.
Well, you can eat all rose flowers.
You can, but this one in particular is supposed to taste like pears.
Interesting.
And then
Cool.
rhubarb.
This is some of the most feeble rhubarb I've ever seen in my life, Michael, and I'm sure you don't mind me telling you that.
This is his first year. It was this big. Don't make fun of an adolescent.
Never make fun of an adolescent. You're absolutely right. Hey, folks. So we are wrapping this up, and wow, what an exquisite garden! Wild, prolific life here.
Exquisite, wild, and prolific.
Woo, woo!
And they're probably taking notes right now. There's
Yeah,
a lot of plants.
yeah. Or they've just we've lost them.
How many plants species do you think you have?
I'm guesstimating somewhere close to 500.
500.
Yeah,
Yeah.
close to 500.
I would think.
And how many have failed? Vexing you, making you gnash your teeth.
1,000.
Yeah.
I started doing index cards, and each plant has an index card, and so now I can go through and survey the damage every year. Survey the survivors and the damage.
There you
Do
go.
research here.
So this is absolutely phenomenal. Thank you so much. This is great. We are here highlighting plant biodiversity and horticulture skills here with intern Michael Bostwick, who is quickly blazing a trail with the Master Gardeners here in Olmsted County. And wow, thank you.
All right.
Thank you, Michael.
So with that, we usually just say
Garden on.
garden on
Garden
or
on.
whatever.
Garden on.
Garden on.
Garden on, folks.
All right.
Garden on.
Garden
Bye-bye.
on, actually, garden on sounds a little bit too much like something that would be chemical that you put on things.
Well, it comes from Party On Wayne and Party On Garth, from the Wayne and Garth show.
Party.
You could
Garden
go to
on
Fleet Farm
Chris.
and buy garden on crystals, and they're made by Ortho.
Oh, really?
really?
That's
I
bad.
made it up.
Good. I was going to say, is that Ombre listed?
If you want,
I want nothing to do with garlic chives.
well, you know
Thank
where
you
it's
so
from,
very
though,
much.
but this is another thing, though.
It matters not to me. I have
This is
90,000
this
in my
is-
garden.
This is Prescott's.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, that's
So you
kind
get-
of fun.
Yeah, that's it.
That is
Just
kind of
like
fun.
the Cleome there. around the
Prescott's,
corner.
our wonderful urban restaurant at Crossroads that unfortunately closed. They had an excellent run
They
of
got
20 years.
Yeah, they got tired.
They got tired.
Over there is my grandmother's Cleome.
Oh, nice. Now, do you know that out at the village they grow and eat that? They stew the leaves, but it's Cleome guarana.
Oh,
It's edible,
I don't
but
know
that's
it.
the only species that's edible. Cool,
Well,
huh? I found that out a couple years ago.
Yeah, that one reminds me of Grandma, and I don't eat it. I admire it.
You don't want to eat that one.
No,
Yeah, spider
no.
flower.
Well,
That's nice.
you
And do you
could.
save your seeds?
I don't
Or
need
do you just
to.
let it walk around?
They just walk around. I
There
have
you
a lot
go.
of walk-arounders.
Walk-arounders.
And the thing is, you grow the seeds, I dig up the walk-arounders, having seeded in my garden, and give them away.
Yeah, there you
So,
go.
the
Yes,
chain
and I
of
give away the
life,
seeds. It's your
circle
love
of
life.
life.
Yeah. Okay, thanks everybody.
Bye.
Garden on.
We can talk all day.
We could talk all day. Finish. Do I finish? What do I
Yes,
do,
finish,
Tom?
finish.
Help me.